guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I have so many new makeup products to try out. Like literally, there is a big box next to me full of new products. I would say 90% I purchased myself, and then I have a few products that were kindly sent to me through PR or that were gifted to me through another purchase. So I just wanted to sit down, play with them with you guys for the first time and give you my first impressions on them. I also asked you guys on Instagram yesterday to ask me any questions that you had, so I have my phone here and we'll be going through and answering some along the way. I really hope that you enjoy this video. I hope that I also find some new holy grail makeup products. That would be amazing, and hopefully you'll learn a little bit more about me as well. So be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Check out my social media links below, and let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so firstly, yes, I did just change earrings. I thought I'd go for a little diamond ball moment. Secondly, oh my gosh, I am currently browless, which is a little unusual. I usually always start with my brows on just because, like, whew, that is a process, but that is because we have a new brow product to try out. So this is the Benefit Brow Contour Pro, and this is kindly sent to me. So I have the shade Brown Black Light, and I love the Precisely My Brow Pencil. That is like my holy grail product because, as you know, I do cut off the end of my brow. So I'm very picky with my brow products because I need to find a product that is going to fix that situation. But if you haven't seen this already, it is like one of those pens that you use in high school, you know, when you can like change the color of it. I was always that like annoying person that would click their pen, but then if someone else did it, oh my gosh, I'd like death stare them from across the room. You know, if you do something, it's fine, but if someone else does that exact same thing, you're like, why? But basically, we have two brow shades. So we have a lighter brow shade and then a darker one for the end of your brow. Then you have a definer shade to like clean up your brow. And then we have a highlight shade. So I am so excited to try this out. So I think you just click and twist. Yes, so we have the product. So hopefully the color's okay. I don't know. Let's give it a go and we'll find out. Okay, it's a little dark, but I think we can make it work. So I'm now going to switch to the darker brown shade and then twist and then use that to create the end of my brow. The formula of this product seems to be more creamy than the Precisely My Brow, which does make it a little bit harder to create that really sharp, precise line. Okay, let's fill in the brow now. So going back to the lighter shade. So there's no spoolie to this product. So I'm gonna go in with my Precisely My Brow and use the spoolie just to brush through my brow. Okay, we're going into the definer shade. And let's clean this brow up a little. So because the brow pencil is a little bit dark for me, so is the definer. It's a little bit too yellow for me, but I'm gonna go in with a brush and just diffuse the line. But I mean, is this making my brow process easier? Now with the highlight shade, I'm just gonna highlight under my brow, and I'd probably use this shade as the definer shade. I mean, I'm gonna go around my brow with foundation and concealer anyway, so I don't know if I'd use this highlight shade, but maybe handy to have if you're like on the go or something. But I mean, the brow turned out pretty good. Maybe a little bit of a process, but we got there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my other brow, and then I think we're gonna start off with the face today. I'm gonna put my trust in the fact that hopefully there's not gonna be any fallout from the eyeshadow, and we're gonna start with the face. So for primer, I have a new brush that I want to try out, and this was again kindly sent to me. It is from Sigma, and it's their F80 Air Flat Kabuki brush. So this is a combination of two of their best-selling brushes, so the F80 Flat Kabuki as well as the F50 Duo Fiber Brush. So they combined the two together to create this. And the function, it's a weightless foundation application. It creates It's sheer to medium coverage, so I thought that I would give it a go to apply my primer. Ooh, feels good. So let's go in with my favorite primer. I use this literally every day. It's the Urban Decay Self-Adjusting Complexion Primer. This just blurs my skin like nothing else. Ooh, this is nice. It's getting the job done so quickly. And for the sake of trying out the brush, let's go in with another primer. So this is the Too Faced Hangover RX. So let's just apply this. Ooh, yeah, this is a good brush. I'm loving this. Okay, cool. Well, I just found my new favorite primer brush. Loving this one. And I have two more primer-like products, and I actually bought these in a Priceline sale. So they're the Maybelline Master Camo Crayon Correctors. So they're color correctors, and I bought peach and green. And I've been loving using peach lately under my eyes just to correct those dark circles. And what drew me to these is the applicator. I just looked at this and I was like, oh, this is just gonna feel so good under my eyes. It's the little things, you know. Thinking about it, probably not the most hygienic, but hey, at least it's gonna feel good. Okay, let's twist this. Ooh, it's a little dark, but we'll make it work. Oh my god, product is still coming out. Ah! Let's go in with the Sigma Fake Precision Brush and let's blend this in a little. Wow, a little goes a long way. Maybe this wasn't the best decision. What have I done? Okay, you know what? Let's abort mission. Let's go in with a brush to properly blend this out. I think this would definitely suit someone with darker skin, but for someone like me who has very pale skin, this color maybe not the best. It looks like I just got like a pumpkin thrown at my face. This is too good. Okay, well, that was fun. I'm now gonna go with foundation to cover this mess. So I have two foundations to choose from, either the Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation, or we have the Cover FX Total Cover Cream Foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them and see which one matches me best. Actually, you know what? I remember that I swatched this foundation on my Insta story and it oxidized so much, and you know what? I just don't feel like going through that today. So I'm gonna go in with the Cover FX foundation. When you're too lazy to get up to dampen your beauty blender, hey, I mean, it's working. I never really use cream foundations, so I'm like, do I go in with a beauty blender or a brush? But we're gonna try with a beauty blender, and let's just go in there. Oh, thank gosh, we are covering that orange mess. Ooh, this is definitely full coverage. I'm loving this. Struggles of having so many piercings is matching your ear to the foundation, because then foundation just gets on all of them and it's just a mess. But just note, I tried. And I'm just going in and priming my lids using the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Chantilly, just to give the eyeshadows a fair chance, you know, because this is how I would usually prime my lids for eyeshadow. For concealer, I'm trying out the Urban Decay All Nighter Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Fair Warm, and I love the foundation of this. It is so full coverage, so I have high hopes for this. So excited to try it. Going in with a little bit to start with, just under my eyes, down the center of my face, blending it out with the same beauty blender. Ooh, and I can already tell this is full coverage. Oh yes, I am loving how my skin is looking. It is like so full coverage and I'm obsessed. So I now have to set everything. So I have here the Innoxa Hydrating Finishing Powder, and this brand's actually sold in Priceline, and Hydrating Finishing Powder. That sounded very intriguing. Oh no, it's got one of those like plastic stoppers. That's not good when you have nails. You know what? Speaking of nails, okay, so if you saw my video from a few months ago, you'll know that I got fake nails for the first time in my life for my 21st birthday event. And at the time, I was like, yeah, like, I like them. I can probably see how people become, like, addicted to getting them done, but I don't think they're for me. Here we are, 3 months later. Yep. Okay, so I've now transitioned from the French tip to like this gorgeous nude shade, and somehow every single time I've gotten them done, they've become like a little bit longer every time, and I'm obsessed with them. Like, I think I'm one of those people that are now addicted to them. And you know what? I'm not mad about it. Okay, so let's tip this product out. Woo, it is very white, so hopefully there's no flashback with it. But I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and get rid of all these creases. Okay, let's set under the eyes first, just to set that concealer. Going in with a bigger fluffy brush, let's set the rest of the face. Okay, cool. Well, it's set my face nicely, so it's now time to bronze out the skin. And I think the only two products that I don't have like a new product of is like bronzer and mascara. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my bronzer, and while I do that, I think it is time to answer some questions. Okay, so I screenshot your questions and I haven't really looked through them, so I guess I'm just gonna click on a random one and see what questions there are. The first question I see is, what's the tea, sis? Literally nothing. Ooh, okay, what would you do if you weren't a makeup artist? Oh my gosh, if I wasn't in the beauty industry, what would I do? This is so hard. Okay, I mean, growing up, I always wanted to be an actress. I went to a performing arts school and I studied acting and musical theatre. And I just loved like being creative, you know, using my hands and getting in there, you know. So I think I would definitely still be doing something like performing or within like the arts industry. I mean, a completely different direction is I was a competitive gymnast growing up, so maybe something within like the fitness industry. But then again, like food, you know? How am I supposed to give up chocolate and chips and Nutella? Like, don't think that's gonna happen. I can't really see myself in any other industry besides like something to do with the makeup or beauty industry. I think I'd be pretty lost. Okay, another question. What is your favorite foundation and why? P.S. I love you, #1 fan here. Oh, thank you. Okay, my current foundation, I actually have it right here. Okay, my current foundation is the Maybelline Super Stay. This is literally just like the Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation. It is full coverage. It like sits on your skin so nicely. I am obsessed with it, and this is from the drugstore. So, I mean, can you beat that? Any funny boy stories, embarrassing moments with a guy? Oof, that like triggered me just then, because yes, I have got some embarrassing stories. But I'm like that person that if like an embarrassing moment happens, I will pretend it didn't happen, or like I didn't see it or something, just to reduce the awkwardness. Because I mean, when an awkward situation happens, I'm that person that laughs. Like, I can't help it. I just get really giggly just because I'm like, help. So we're just bronzing up the skin a little now. Ooh, what's your favorite color to use on your eyes? That's a hard one. I mean, definitely like a bright color. I just don't really like neutral colors on my eyes. So maybe like, I love oranges, pinks, purples. Oh, that's not really a good answer, is it? Because that was 3 answers. Maybe like yellow oranges, you know, where that transition in from the yellow to the orange. I might even be doing that color combination today. I just think like you can't go wrong with that, you know? Or pink. Oh, I can't give a straight answer. Ooh, okay, this is a deep one. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I mean, I don't even know what I'm doing next week. But 10 years, okay, I'll be 31. So, I mean, the basics, hopefully had or in the middle of having like a established makeup career, married and had my first child, maybe the second on the way, who knows, something like that. So the next product I have to try is from Ofra, and this was actually gifted to me with a purchase from Beautē. So it says at the back that it's a blush / bronzer in the shade Format, and this product does scare me a little bit because it has a shimmer to it, so I definitely wouldn't use this as a bronzer, but I thought that I would give it a go for blush. So just, oh wow, it is pigmented. Let's just dust it on. Oh, you can definitely see that sheen, but maybe for a quick flush of color and glow to the cheeks, I could definitely get on board with this. So I have another product here from Ofra. This is their highlighter in Star Island, and guys, get ready for this. Ah, it needs like that angel glow, you know. Apparently this is the angel glow. No, but this is seriously so pretty. So I'm just gonna go in with my usual Anastasia A23 brush, and let's just pop that on the cheeks. Whoa, this is actually my first ever highlighter from Ofra, and this is so pretty. I love it. This is gorgeous. So I have another product here that was gifted to me through my Beautē purchase, which is pretty awesome. So I have the Mario Badesco, I think that's how you say it. It's a facial spray and it has cucumber and green tea in it. Hopefully it smells good because I don't like either of those things. So let's do a little testing spray. Okay, spray is good. Oh, okay, we're good. It smells good. So it says at the back here, use before moisturizer throughout the day or as a final step following makeup application. So I thought that I would try and use it as a makeup setting spray. So let's give it a go. Whew, that spray is definitely powerful. I don't think you'd want to spray it after like an eyeshadow application, but I feel nice and refreshed after that. So for eyes today, I wanted to dip into the Ace Beauty Paradise collection. And firstly, how gorgeous is this packaging? Like, I am literally obsessed. So as you saw, there are 4 different palettes in the collection, and I have actually dipped into this one already. This is the Classical Paradise palette. I dipped into those like orangey brown tones. I have already swatched the other palettes just to get an idea of like the color scheme, but I haven't used them. So this is like your warm earthy tones. Then we have Paradise Fallen, which is like those purple smoky eye vibes. And then we have Blossom Passion, and this is like your classic pinks. And then we also have Slice of Paradise, which are your fun, bright, vibrant colors. I don't really have an idea of what look I will be doing today, so I'm gonna be winging it. Of course, I gravitate towards this palette. This is the Slice of Paradise palette, and as I mentioned, I just love those yellowy orange shades. So I think I'm just gonna start off with the yellow shade and we'll go from there. And as always, I will list all products and shade names down below in the description box, because I also answer some questions as we go, so just in case I miss anything. Taking that with the Morphe E27 brush, I'm just gonna run that through my crease, and I'm hoping for no fallout because we did our face first. So putting a lot of trust in this palette right now. Let's go ahead and answer some more questions. So I'm getting some basic ones like how old are you, when did you start makeup, why did you start makeup, and if you don't already know, I do already have a Q&A here on my channel, which I'll go ahead and leave a link down below where I answer all of those questions. But I mean, I'm 21. So I'm seeing a lot of like, what's your favorite animal? Do you have any pets? And I don't really have a favorite animal. As cheesy as it sounds, like I love all animals. Well, besides spiders, but I mean, is that really an animal? Basically, I hate bugs, so I love all animals besides bugs. But I have a cat. If you saw my more vlog style video, you would have seen him, and I love him so much. Growing up, I had like, I guess the basic animals like birds, fish, mice. I had a rabbit that was literally like a dog, like you would call him and he would just like run up to you. You know what, funny story, before I had my cat, like I was desperate for a cat or a dog, so I used to make PowerPoint slideshows, and I would get my mom to sit down and I would put like all these really cute cat or dog pictures and write reasons why I should get a cat or a dog. Keeping in mind, I was like 10 at the time, but I used to make all these slideshows. I actually still might have them. I feel like I need to like dig that up somewhere because that would be so funny. But yeah, the best day ever when I did get a cat. Okay, so now I'm going to dip into this orange shade. I think I'm going to go from the yellow to the orange to like this gorgeous orangey red color, and maybe add some pink. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, I'm reading your beautiful comments under your questions, and thank you so much. Like, it means the world to me, and I just love you all so much. Do you consider yourself a chocolate addict? Well, I mean, going downstairs last night at like 11 to get chocolate. Does that mean you're an addict? Okay, hear me out though. So basically we just put some white chocolate, like dream white chocolate in the fridge, and oh my gosh, it is life-changing. Like, I'm not even that big of a fan of white chocolate. Like, my go-to is milk chocolate, but putting it in the fridge, like, oh, that bite down of the chocolate, life-changing. Would highly recommend it. What's your favorite brand? P.S. I love your videos. Oh, thank you. I get this question a lot, and I don't know my favorite brand because I have like go-to brands for different categories on my face, you know? And I'm also getting some questions, if you could only choose one brand for the rest of your life, what would you choose? Oh, guys, you're stressing me out. I mean, I'm trying to think of a brand that is like good all over, you know? Oh, I can't choose, it's too hard. I'm also have, what's your holy grail product? Again, guys, this is too much. I mean, look, right in front of me, I love the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Love this. I mean, I love the Benefit Precisely My Brow, the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I would say like those three products. If I had to live on a desert island and I could only take 3 products, I think I would choose those ones. Maybe. Did that answer the question? So I just added a little bit of pink to the outer corner, and I am noticing that there's quite a lot of kickback in the pan and the shadows are maybe a little bit dusty, so I'm finding it a little bit hard to intensify the look. So we're just going to go for a really blown out, simple look today. In fact, I wonder if you guys can see, like, there's a lot. I do want to pop this gorgeous yellow shade on my lid, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use some concealer to create like a half cut crease, create an area on the lid to pop that shade on. And I remember that one of the questions that someone asked me was, what's your favorite concealer to use to create a cut crease? My favorite concealer to use is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Chantilly. I mean, whatever shade suits you, obviously, but I mean, it's full coverage, it's quite thick, so it's easy to like move the product. It's my favorite. I just dampened a flat brush, so let's go in with this shade. Ooh, pretty. This shade is also, again, quite like dusty in the pan. It's kind of like dusting off my eye a little, but the colors itself are really pretty. I'm getting like sunset cocktail vibes from this. Super cute. I just did my lower lashes, and I don't know how I feel about this shimmer shade. It's kind of like flaking off my eyes, but we're gonna go ahead and do mascara. As I said, I don't have any mascara, so I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and while we do that, let's see if we have any final questions to answer. Ooh, which out of all your looks that you've done so far is your favorite one? Ooh, the first one that like pops to my head is my most recent rainbow double cut crease. Like, I wanted to wear that night and day. But my new favorite might be a new look coming up, so be sure to follow my Instagram, which is linked down below, to find out which one it is. What makeup technique was the hardest for you to perfect? For me, it is a cut crease. Maybe my brows. I mean, it has taken many years to get to where we're at right now, and I'm sure I will still look back in like 2 years and be like, girl, what were you doing? But I've literally gone through every brow stage, like the clown brows, caterpillar, twig brows, like, oof. Looking back at pictures, not a pretty sight. But yeah, maybe my brows, maybe? So I have some new lashes to try. These are Doll Lash by Doll Beauty, and I've never tried anything from this brand before. And this is in the style Jasmine, and they look so like fluffy and wispy. So let's go ahead and pop these on. Ooh, wow. These are so pretty. Okay, so we are on the home stretch now, and all we have to do now is lips. So I have the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and considering how much I love the foundation, I am so excited to try these. I also got these in the Priceline sale, and I kind of went hard out. I bought heaps, but I have no idea what color to use. I was thinking this, and I was like, oof, like that is bright. But then I was like, you know, a nude, maybe. I feel like I need to swatch these. Oh no, they have like the sticky tape around them. I can't deal with this with nails. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared to swatch this on the back of my hand because I feel like it's gonna be very long lasting. I just think this one's like, it's a little bright. It's a little bit too red for the look, you know? So I'm thinking one of these two. Let's go with this one, I think, because it like, how well does it match my nails? And this is in the shade Poet. I like the applicator shape, like it's so much easier to get around the corner of your lips with like this pointy applicator. You know what, after doing the other side, maybe I don't like this applicator as much as I thought. I mean, I like the pointed tip. I think that makes going around the sides of your mouth that much easier, but it doesn't really like follow the curves of your mouth, if that makes sense. It's kind of like hard and stiff and like uncomfortable to use. The pigmentation of the product though is definitely there. I don't know how I feel about this lip product. I mean, it has dried down, but it's kind of sticky. Like, do you see how my lips kind of stick together? I wanted to put this over the top though. This is the Jouer lip topper. So let's give these a go. I am so excited to try this. I've seen so many pictures and it looks so pretty. So let's pop this over. Ooh, wow. Oh, this is like so pretty and intense. And this is the finished look using all new products. I think we may have found some good ones in there. I mean, I loved the foundation. The highlight was really beautiful. I don't think we had any major disasters. I mean, maybe a few products that I probably won't reach for again, but no major disasters. So I think we did pretty good. I hope that you enjoyed the video and maybe learnt something new about me. And yeah, hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.